Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make the back post stitch. I will show you how to make the back post single crochet, back post half double crochet, and the back post double crochet like you see here. Now the difference between this and the front post stitch is that you're working in the back post of your stitches. So in the front you're going to have this nice little ridge right here. So to achieve this, all you want to do is just get any kind of yarn. I'm just using some Caron Simply Soft yarn, and I am using the coordinating crochet hook, which is a size H 5mm Clover Moore crochet hook. And I'm just making a swatch. My swatch is just made out of double crochet stitches. So let's begin and learn how to make this back post stitch. Okay, so for the single crochet you're going to chain one and turn, and I'm going to go ahead and leave a link below to my video where I show you how to make the front post stitches, just in case you're interested in learning that. So you're going to chain one and you're going to skip this first stitch right here, and you're going to work around this post right here. So to make the back post single crochet, you're going to go behind and you're going to go from right to left, and if you turn it over, your post should be on the back of your crochet hook, just like that. And then this is what it looks like from the front. And then you're going to yarn over and you're going to pull through that post, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So again, you're going to go from behind and then from the right to the left, and your post is going to be on the back side of your crochet hook, and then you're going to yarn over and then you're going to pull through that post and then yarn over, pull through 2 to complete your single crochet. And again, you're just going to keep doing this all the way down, and you always want to make sure that your post is in the back, as that's where the back post gets its name from. So you're just going to go from the right to the left. That post is on the back of your crochet hook, and then you continue your single crochet as normal. Now to make this stitch, just like the front post, is a little bit tricky, but if you keep practicing then it'll get a little bit easier. That's why I wanted to break these 2 videos down, so you can really understand how to make the front post stitch in one video and then the back post in this video here. And as always, you can always alternate the stitches from front and back once you understand the concept of how to do each of those stitches. I usually like to do an alternating front post and back post double crochet around my baby blankets, as it makes a nice textured border. But I've used this back post stitch in a variety of different projects, so it's a really nice versatile stitch that could be easily made. Now that I'm coming up on the end of my row, I'm just going to make a regular single crochet into that chain space, and I completed my row. So this is what it looks like. Now you're not going to see much of a ridge here because the stitches are basically right next to each other if you turn it around. But this is what your back post single crochet looks like. So let's move on to the back post half double crochet. Okay, so to make the back post half double crochet, you're going to chain 2 and you're going to skip this very first stitch right here. You're going to do yarn over your hook, and much like the single crochet, you're going to go from behind, from right to left, and again your stitch is going to be on the back side of your work. You're going to yarn over and pull through with 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. So again, yarn over your hook, insert your hook from behind, from the right to the left of your post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Now this stitch might be a little bit difficult, but again, that's why you have this practice video, to show you how to do each of these stitches. Now because the half double crochet is going to be a little bit bigger than, or a little bit taller than your single crochet, you will actually see that ridge a little bit more as you go along your swatch. So again, you just want to make sure you come in from behind and you just work behind your stitch. For whatever reason, I feel like, at least for me, making the back post is a little bit easier than making the front post, but both are equally textured stitches once you do a couple of rows of them. And especially if you alternate them, as I keep saying. I'll show you how to do that at the very end of this video. So just go ahead and take your time with this stitch and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Okay, so in my very last stitch you have this chain 2, so you're just going to make a regular half double crochet in the top of that chain 2 space, and then this is what your work looks like. So again, with that half double crochet, because it's a slightly taller stitch than the single, you're going to see this nice ribbing effect right here, and then your stitches are actually worked here. So if you turn it around, your work looks more flat, and then in the front you have that nice ridge to it. So let's move on to the back post double crochet. Okay, so to make the back post double crochet, you're going to chain 2 and turn, and you're going to do yarn over your hook, skip that very first stitch, and around that next stitch you're going to go from behind and go from right to left, just like that, yarn over, and you're going to pull through that post, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And again, you're going to do that with the next stitch. So again, yarn over your hook, and in the next stitch you're going to go from behind, from right to left, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And you will go ahead and just continue this all the way down. And like I said before, because the double crochet is a slightly bigger stitch than the half double crochet, you will see your ridge in each row a lot more. And it'll be a little bit more pronounced. So out of all 3 stitches, the single crochet, the half double crochet, and the double crochet is probably one of my favorites out of the front and back post double crochets, and I feel like you can get a nice texture out of that. Okay, now that I'm coming up at the end of my row, I'm just going to make a double crochet, a regular double crochet in the top of that chain 2, and this will help balance everything out on each side. So that is what the back post double crochet looks like, and again you can see more of that ridge right here. Now if you were to continue, you would just do chain 2 and turn, and you would simply just continue with your back post double crochets for that next row. And as you complete each row, your ridge is going to be on either side of your swatch. So you see how that ridge is kind of forming right here. If you turn it over to the back, then your ridge is on this side. So your ridge is always going to be in the front of your row. Just like that. So let me go ahead and tear out this row, and I will show you how to alternate your front post and back post double crochet to get that nice ribbing effect. Okay, so to get that alternating effect, you're going to need to make an odd number of chains and have an odd number of double crochet. So I actually have 15, so I'm just going to chain 2, and I'm going to start with the front post double crochet. So again, you're going to do yarn over your hook, insert your hook from right to left with that post on top, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And that chain is going to count as a regular double crochet. Now to do the back post, you're just going to simply yarn over, go from behind and right to left, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you go back and do the front post. So you would just alternate front post and back post all the way across in your row. And you kind of see that little effect of that ribbing effect at the beginning, but if you do more rows, you can definitely see it a lot more. So just take your time with this, as it can be a little bit tricky to alternate from back post and front post double crochet. And like I said, you can use this ribbing stitch with blankets, you can use it on the brim of a hat, you can make a cowl with this. There's so many different things that you can make with this. You can even make a full blanket with alternating this if you like. It'd be a really thick blanket, which would be perfect for the winter season. Okay, so now that I have my stitches, the very end you're going to make a regular double crochet into that chain, so then that way everything stays nice and balanced. So as you can see, here's that little ribbing. So if you were to continue with that, you would go ahead and chain 2 and turn. Now you want to keep the ribbing the same, so when you turn your work, your front post is now going to become your back post. So you're going to start with your back post, and then your next stitch is now going to be your front post, and you're going to work right over that, so that way your ribbing stays the same on both sides and it continues that long ribbed effect. Now when you make the alternating front post and back post double crochet, your work might slightly get tighter, and it might, so right now everything is really straight, so it might become a little bit tighter just because it's a tighter stitch. I've also used this alternating front and back post double crochet for sweater cuffs and the bottom of my sweater. So again, this is just a very versatile stitch that you can use for a variety of different projects, and I really like it a lot, and I hope you enjoy it as well. So as you can see, the more that you do, the more pronounced that ribbing looks, and it looks the exact same on both sides. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial on how to make the back post double crochet as well as a single crochet and half double crochet. This is definitely one of my favorite ways to end a project, as it just gives you that nice textured and ribbing effect. So thank you so much again for joining me on how to make the back post stitches. Please like, comment, and subscribe to see all future videos by me. And if there's ever a video that you want to see me make, please leave me a comment below and I will try my best to get to that video for you. Alright everybody, happy crocheting! Bye!